I'm feeling a little forlorn today. It's been an interesting week for me. Not in a fun way. A time for reflection. And this whole weekend has been one where I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do this because my electricity was out and it was on and then it was out. And I said, well, I'm just going to go to work and do my thing there, which I'm not always crazy about playing my rock and roll at my work because I work at a Catholic school. And I'm a big believer in keeping professional Charles at work and keeping party time Chuck not at work. I've also been very sick. I've also just really struggled. This is the first time where I found myself wishing I could just give up on this project. And this is a song that makes heavy use of the F chord, which sounds like this. Except it shouldn't sound like that because it should sound nice. And that just sounds like very, very not different from that. And it would be nice if I knew what I was doing wrong, but I don't. I suspect I'm doing something wrong. I can tell you after I'm done playing this song, I usually feel like my hand's about ready to fall off because I put so much pressure on my fingers. Chord changes with this hand is still my biggest challenge as a beginning guitarist. And I hope one day I can do an F chord and go to an F chord as easily as some of the other chords that I've come to, but I'm not even really quick on the draw with those. Hopefully that'll change. I'm also wondering how well would I be doing if I was in my peak optimal health, because I really have not been feeling well. I'm feeling way better than I did yesterday, but I'm not 100%. This is a song by a band, Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children MacNuggits, who, I mean, if you want to know the history of the band, I guess you could just read Wikipedia or whatever. I first heard them, well, I think I probably heard their music at some point and didn't really think about it because this is a band that is really popular in Chico, and I went to Chico State and I lived in Chico for 5 years and knew a lot of the people who were very big fans of Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children MacNuggets. And in fact, I in researching for this video, I started to watch the documentary they made, Trainwreck to Narnia, and it opens up at Monstro's Pizza, where I spent many hours in my Chico time going to punk shows or just eating pizza. And I think the person that they show in the first shot is Rachel, who is somebody I knew from Chico. I'm not sure if I should use her punk name or her real name. I don't know. We're all older. We're all dropping our punk names now. Anyway, as I was saying, the first time I actually, heard them in a capacity where I really thought about it was at a benefit show for Thrill House Records in San Francisco. The benefit show itself was not at Thrill House, it was at 924 Gilman. And a lot of fun. I believe that was a show where John Geek from Fleshies was doing background vocals, which Fleshies, I think their album The Sicilian is one of the albums in my life that I would call flawless. Anyway, what to say about Bobby Joe Ebola? I'm not surprised they're a band that has never been able to get more popular than they are, because they have a brand of cynicism, and most of their songs are about really impolite to discuss subject matter, and just not something that would ever see a lot of traction on the radio. But at the same time, they are one of the catchiest bands I have ever heard. I know all the words to a lot of their songs, which is not true of even a lot of bands that I really like. Just very, very easy to sing along to kind of music, and really fun in a weird sort of we're all gonna die, so let's just have some fun while we're here sort of way. Anyway, the last time I saw them was in San Diego, circa 2011, 2012. And my girlfriend asked that we leave their show early because she wanted to leave the show and go home and do things that women do at home. And I agreed, which I regret now, because while she's a great person and I have no ill will toward her, I feel like, that was a long time. That was over 10 years ago. And I haven't had another chance to see Bobby Joe Ebola, but I've had other chances to see her. So that's my message for today is don't let your girlfriend talk you out of staying for a band's show if it's a band you really like. And this is a band I really like. The song that I'm going to be playing today, I think of it as kind of Bobby Joe Ebola trying to write a Joni Mitchell song. It's not a particularly cynical song. It's a actually fairly sincere song for this band. And to that end, I wouldn't have chosen it. Actually, I really wanted to play another song of theirs. I couldn't. They used to have all their song lyrics with chords somewhere on the internet. I could not find it. So if you know where that is, please do let me know. And if you know why when I play the song it sounds so terrible, please let me know. I guess that's about it. Why don't we just get started? skies rain poison, but I gotta pay the rent. Oh my God, I forgot the words already. That was fast. There's no litter here. There's only litter where there's no concrete. It's a rule. They've got a lot of gall to put up a shopping mall where we once had everything. Life is excellent. The tap water tastes like excrement. The skies rain poison, but I gotta pay the rent. What are the words, Charles? This is embarrassing. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just look at them. I can't. Fuck. I wasn't expecting it, but I had to pay the rent. I got a job, but I don't want that job. The cheesy orange smell like cones on the road to hell. Is it poison? Is it food? Will it sell? Life is excellent. The tap water tastes like excrement. The skies rain poison, but I gotta pay the rent. I like my glowing box and I like my showers hot, but you can't take the kill out of kilowatt. I know that talk is cheap, and I know that I am weak, but I'd like to be around next week. And I don't think there's enough plastic for me. Life is excellent. The tap water tastes like excrement. The skies rain poison, but I gotta pay the rent. Okay. Wow, that was even worse than I thought it was going to be. And I didn't think it was going to go well. Okay. I was kind of hoping that, I'd be feeling kind of blue and getting through that would make me feel better, but I just feel like I did not do that song justice. That's hard. I don't know what is it. I think I'm just in a mood today. I think I'm just in a mood. Life is excellent. The tap water tastes like excrement. The skies rain poison, but I gotta pay the rent. I don't know. Whatever. So anyway, I mentioned the last song that I did was one that I spent 5 hours listening to in a single day. I think on Spotify, they've said that I've spent like 500 hours listening to Bobby Joe Ebola. So, yeah. This is one that I really wanted to do justice to because it's a band I really like. Check out the music video. There's a link in the description. The music video is great. I think they did a music video for every song on that album. And that's a lot. I don't know how they managed to do all this. Do they have jobs? I don't know how you do that and have a job. Is there anything else I want to say about them? Supposedly Corbin was doing a documentary on Green Day at one point, I heard. And I just remember like articles saying unknown guy, unknown musician. And it was like, yeah, he's unknown if you've had your head up your ass. All right, well, I'm trying not to like couch everything I do in wow, that sucked. Because I realize that I have this tendency to do that to myself, where even if I'm doing an okay job, I still really don't think I did an okay job with this one. But, um, I recently quit my job because I honestly thought I was going to get fired and I would rather quit than get fired. And it wasn't until after I'd already put in my 2 weeks and kind of made a situation where I was not going to be invited back that I realized I was actually not as terrible at that job as I thought I was, and hearing a lot of nice things and stuff. But at that point, it was too late. So I'm realizing this is a problem with myself, is that I take myself down. But man, I just really wanted to do a good job with this one. Well, I guess next week I'm gonna pick a song that's does not have any bar chords. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to get off of here. It's time to end this stream. Take care, everybody.